NANI?!
We need iron. And when I say when we need iron, we
really need iron.
I mean, we have about, I believe about a stack of iron to iron name. I believe we have been on a huge iron shortage ever since the beginning of Crane City. So, with that being said, I guess you can already guess what today's episode is going to be. We're going to be building an iron farm in today's episode, and it's going to be a doozy. The main goal for today's episode is to try to get an iron farm within a building. Hello, creeper. Get out of here, man. Alright, so with that being said, I actually need to sleep before I get rushed by a ton of creepers. Because, you know, those guys are very, very relentless. Why am I getting raided? Alright, anyway, the goal of today's episode is just to build an iron farm. Now, I was going to say, yeah, let's go over to a gardening farm area. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, I was going to say let's go over to a gardening farm area and just build an iron farm over there. But I decided I actually want to have the iron farm in Crane City. That way it's always running whenever I'm working on other projects. So we are going... Oh, wait, no, this is not correct. No. We are not doing that. This is going to be the iron farm location. And this creeper... This skeleton is missing all the shots. I'm very happy about that. But this is going to be the iron farm's location. Now, here's the problem with the iron farm, okay? Here's the problem with the iron farm. The iron farm has to be at least 96 blocks away from any villagers or village in general, and I believe that is considered a village because there are villagers, there's beds, there's workstations, and all the stuff that a villager would have. So in order to make sure that that is clear, we're going to actually have to count these blocks and make sure. But the only problem, you see, it's a pretty easy concept, you know, just count away from the village, you're fine. However, I don't know exactly where the village starts, so it could start here, it could start here. And if that's the case, then we can't make the iron farm there. But if I'm correct, which I'm hoping that the village starts somewhere around here, we will actually have enough space to make the iron farm right over there. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to build the actual iron farm, like the actual mechanical iron farm first. Then we're going to work on the design of the actual building, which I'm going to say this building is going to be taller than all the buildings in Crane City. It's going to be the newest, tallest building in Crane City. It's going to be awesome. And it's also going to take a lot of ice, which I have been preparing for. Alright, so with that being said, I mean, I've already gathered most of the items. I will need a few water buckets and things like that. And I will need some rails to make a rail system for the villagers. I want to get the entire iron farm working and make sure it's all working before I build around it. That way I don't build a giant skyscraper just to have to break it all down because the iron farm doesn't work. So with that being said, let's go ahead and crack on with this. So 2 hours later, I've been working on this iron farm, and I've been moving a ton of villagers. As you can see, I have a rail line going straight from the trading halls portal straight to this here farm. Now, I was scared at first that it wouldn't work. However, as I'm setting up the villagers' trades, we get our first iron golem, which means we did everything correct and that the villages are far enough to actually work, which is a relief because I thought I might have to build this somewhere else, which I really did not want to. I really want the iron farm to be right here in this plot. I feel like it's going to look the best here, and I love how you have this bit of a curve here around the building design that I came up with. So with that being said, yeah, that is fantastic news. As you can see, I'm just doing a little bit of this, just figuring out who's right there, whose trades are whose, so we can actually get these guys to spawn more goblins. We have a ton of cats around here. They're just chilling. I don't know. I'm gonna just leave them for now. I'm not gonna mess with them. But however, we only have about 16 villagers now because we actually lost quite a few of them. We messed up and we kind of maybe sort of dropped them. And well, the drop's not very light. You actually will die. They will die first time if they drop down there. So we will have to actually grab a few more villagers. But for the most part, we are pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up the entire iron farm to get to where it's like fully running. And then we can move on to the actual building process of the building. All right, so I'm finishing up the drop chute here. I have a few more things I have to do. But look at this guy. This is a new iron golem, and he's not happy at all. He like keeps keeps peeking down the hole and just staring at me. Is it two? Or is that a cat? I don't know. I saw something else moving. I think it might be two, but then again, it could also be a cat. But this guy is not very happy that I killed some of his friends. So you know what? I need to probably be careful about that. But it looks like he's not gonna just fall down. So I think we're good for now.
NANI?!
Alright guys, we are finished with the iron farm and it's completely done. It's not the greatest thing to look at, especially in a modern city, but it is definitely a big part of the city. Is going to be very useful in the future. We have a lot of projects that we're trying to use iron for, and as you can see here, it is already generating a lot of iron. I've only been working on an extra few bits for a little bit, and we already have about almost 3 stacks of iron, so things are looking really good over here. So the only problem that I've ran into is the fact that for some reason iron golems spawn on the sides. Oh, I need to get rid of that. But for some reason iron golems spawn on the sides, which is not really good. That's gonna really slow down the production, because the only way for a new iron golem to spawn is for the old iron golem to be killed. And if the old iron golem just sits there and doesn't move, that's going to make it to where no more iron golem spawns. So I have to definitely make sure that that doesn't happen. It looks like it's not happening right now. I went ahead and like checked earlier to see if I can find out where they're spawning at or why they're just sitting like right here. They were just chill right here and they would never fall in the water. And I'll definitely wake up in the morning after AFKing overnight just to find that there's no iron, because that would happen right after I would go AFK. But I think we're good. So I don't know. I guess we can go ahead and move on to the next part, which will be actually building the exterior to the actual iron farm, which I'm super excited about. I think the design looks really cool, and I just hope that I made all the proportions correct. That way, it actually fits inside. It is currently the next day in real life, and I've actually left my iron farm on AFK, and I was gonna just do a straight cut to the time lapse of me actually starting to build this thing, but I just want to show you guys what we've gotten so far. Are you guys ready? I'm super excited to show you guys how well this. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. Super excited to show you guys how much iron this farm has been generating. As you can see, there's iron golem right there.
Why you bullying me?
Let's see just how much iron this guy has. Bam! Look at this, full double chest. That's not even all. We also have some more iron in here, and then these are all the rose or poppies they're now called, and string. And if you check it here, bam! We even have more. It's just overflowing. Like, we have a ton of iron coming from this thing, and it's really good. Oh, there's a cat in there as well. Yeah, so with that being said, we're never gonna have to really worry about any iron-related crafting items, because, well, we have a huge amount. I'm gonna have to end up emptying this chest here very soon because it's starting to backflow. And yeah, but I just want to show you guys what this looks like. This is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the time lapse of me actually building the proper iron farm building. Actually, we got raided during that footage, and I'm very annoying, so I'm not gonna actually show that part. After a lot of pillager horns, we were finally able to get the entire building done. As you can see, this is what it looks like so far. Looks a little wonky, I know, especially on this side here. There's no detail on the other side. We're gonna do that. You know, that's not very important. We don't have to worry about that right now. But we did get the majority. Oh yeah, the roof isn't done either. We're not gonna talk about that either. Also, the spruce hasn't been turned to like stripped spruce like they're supposed to be, so we didn't do that part either. But you know, we're gonna do that on a stream. I think we can do that on a stream in the future. If you guys are looking forward to streams like that, do be sure you guys subscribe and post notifications so you guys don't miss any of those. But yeah, I mean, we have been doing a phenomenal job. We gotta get some greenery over there, just to make it blend in, make the building fit more in the city. I think that's exactly what this needs, just a little bit of greenery. We also got this curved road here looking really nice and fancy. I'm really happy. I'm really liking the way this looks so far. Got a little bit of work to do over there as well. Might be on a stream as well. I mean, I don't think there is really anything else. I mean, obviously besides finishing the building, I think that's pretty much it. But this building looks insane, does it not? This is looking really cool from a far perspective. Like, it's just, look at that. It's a skyscraper, super tall, and just fitting in the city really nicely. I think the color palette is perfect. It fits the city very, very well. Alright guys, well with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode. We got a lot of work done today. I'm really excited to now finally have Iron Farm. If you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and post notifications so you guys don't miss any more uploads on the channel. And yeah, expect a stream for this building, because it's probably gonna be one. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably gonna be streaming some trees and some organics in the stream in the future. So definitely tune in for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. This side looks so plain.